So I'm relaxing on a Friday night, glad to be home. I was well prepped and prepared with my food all week, but being today is Friday, I kind of actually ran out of my food. So I thawed out some ground turkey, and I'm going to make chili. I've got my vegetables all ready to go. I've got my beans. I do two kinds, not always. I usually do the red kidney beans, but I did red kidney beans and black beans, and I'm going to have some beets. So I pretty much got all my vegetables all together, and I'm making my chili. So excited. Oh, and let me not forget, in the oven, I have butternut squash fries. So Jackie, I was listening, and I had that last time, and it was delicious, but I didn't do it over the chili. So this time, I'm going to do my dish. Butternut squash fries over the chili, and I've got my vegetables. There's no rice. The carbs, I believe, are the beans. So I'm good to go. I'm excited about dinner tonight. When am I not excited about food? I'm just joking. Anyway, here goes. So I've already added the diced up tomatoes and crushed tomatoes. My beets are pretty much ready. I've never done it over beets, but you know, I had the beets here and I'm like, it's another healthy vegetable, of course. And I know if I cook them, I was going to eat them, right? If they're just sitting there and I don't eat them or cook them, then it'll be just sitting there for a while until I'm trying to find a dish that I like. So I'm actually putting the beans in, as you can see. And again, I only usually just do this with the kidney beans, but mixing all the beans in here. And this was the 1 pound of ground turkey meat. And with my chili, I buy like the chili powder, a little garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, some cayenne pepper, and you know, that's pretty much the mix that I use to make this. When I really want to get adventurous, then I'll cut up like onions and the green pepper, you know, to give it a little color and that different slice of flavor. So everything is in here, and I just turn up the fire, give it a little, let it bubble up, or boil up I should say, and then after that I let it simmer for 10 minutes and your chili is like really ready. So that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna let this bubble up a little bit, boil I should say, and once that's done, I'm just gonna put the lid on it. It's already looking very colorful and delicious chili, and it's almost like I'm doing my meal prep ahead of time for the next couple of days before Thanksgiving. But that's okay, because I want to stay on target, on track. I'm so focused now on this, and I know when I have the time, if I meal prep and get this together, it'll be great. And I'm not doing a very big Thanksgiving. I've been known to do very big Thanksgivings, and my family seem to be very excited, but they're going to be in for a world of surprise this year, because it's going to be a nice Thanksgiving, but a whole lot healthier. So they're going to love the food regardless. Anyway, but here's my chili. It looks really good. And as you see, the beets are already ready. Nice sliced beets. And we're good to go. So I'm a cheese person, so it all depends on who you're serving. If I know it's people that like cheese, then I actually get cheese and I melt it in my chili. And I think it's just a great, lovely, like, texture mix over the top. But if you're not too sure, of course, there's plenty of toppers that you can add. Shredded cheese to the top, onion, some people add sour cream. Of course, we're going healthy, so we're not adding all that. But so you could either choose to add your cheese already inside and mix it together. I'm going to put the lid on so it can all melt together and get very close, or you can do it as a topper. It's almost time for the timer to go off, and as soon as it does, I will turn off the fire and stir. Oh, there it is. That's my timer. Let's get a pot warmer. Looks like, turn off the stove, and let's see what we've got. This looks great. Just gonna stir it around and it's pretty much ready. Nice and thick here. This looks amazing. So this is pretty much ready. Don't have to stir it too much, but I do stir a little bit. So technically I already had 2 proteins earlier, actually 1.5, but in my shake, and then I had an odd boiled egg, and I'm supposed to have like 3 more. Well, I'm supposed to have 6 in total, but I'm not gonna eat that much. So I have my container. I'm only gonna fill up 2 times, and the other protein, not really hungry for it. Maybe later on if I need it, but I doubt it. Sometimes I'm just too full and I just can't do it, but I try to do my containers as complete, but either my stomach's shrinking or something, because I can't eat as much. But don't get me wrong, there's sometimes when I'm killing it with the workout and I'm super hungry and all my containers are all used up. Here goes. So there you have it. I have the 2 proteins, red container. I've actually got 3 vegetables. I actually really only have 2 vegetables because I didn't use the recommended amount of beets that would consider to be 1 container. I did half of that amount, and I've got 1 container of the string beans, and then I have the butternut squash fries. So this plate actually looks very delicious for dinner tonight. Not sure if I'm going to be able to finish it all, but again, I'll eat enough that my stomach is satisfied and I'll discard the rest.